What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of the On the Run podcast. 22 weeks we in here, baby. It's your boy, Awesome Ray Ray.
And I am the Javen Shepherd.
And we have a very special. I can't cuss yet. I gotta wait. Was it 15 seconds? Is it 22 seconds?
It's a minute.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to introduce this person without cursing because I feel like cursing is such a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't put it into regular words, so I have to use cuss words. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it. Welcome, Aeoxis is in the motherfucking building. He's in the podcast.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, brother?
What's up,
I'm
man?
so excited to have you on, bro. Like, I have to start this off the right way, bro. When I met you a few years ago, man, I had no idea the sheer amount of talent, the sheer amount of amazingness that I was going to witness with your black ass. It's always a thing to watch somebody just continuously raise the bar and be a decent human being in the entertainment industry and entertainment business, and as a whole, as a person, and I admire that, bro. So I appreciate you for being on, and it's been awesome being able to share the stage with you, and about to share the stage with you again.
Running it back.
Yeah, I can't wait for that either, man. And thank you guys for having me on, dude. The feeling's mutual. Like, seeing you do what you do at the pace that you do, it's inspiring to me, man. So yeah,
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. It's bro. I know it's a little ways away, but man, I feel like it's about to happen. You know what I mean? The Black Rocks event. Like I am so psyched for it. I'm looking forward to it. We got so much, coming up again, stuff we can talk about, but more than anything else, I'm looking forward to this, man.
This is gonna be intense.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be a whole lot of beating your feet and bad credit, but it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
My credit, yeah, I'm in that latter part.
Man,
yeah,
what you said.
Me and my best friend be talking. I'm like, yo, we could speak to ourselves about 12 years ago. They would look at us like, what happened? You bought a house, young man. You bought a house.
Man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I aspire to do that one day. You know,
oh, it's coming.
Buy a house. You know,
it's coming.
This economy is fucked.
Yeah.
You never lied.
Our generation got screwed so bad.
They got told straight to our faces. So what's the problem? Like, yay!
And it's like, yeah, you got to work harder. It's like, you got to work hard to get it. It's like, okay, so I can't fix, the national minimum wage and everything else goes up. But the pay stays the same. That doesn't work.
Well, I did it. My grandfather did it. Yeah, because you could buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage house for $40,000.
Bro, yeah. The very house that we
that interest rate was terrible, but
the house we in, my mom's and then like my grandparents, they got this shit in what 65. I think they paid 11 grand for this house.
Yeah,
nigga, that is the down payment on this bitch. That's not even the down payment.
I was gonna say that's not even a down payment. Not where you live at. Hell no.
It's crazy. I'm like 5 minutes from DC.
Oh yeah, nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Why do you think I bought out in Baltimore? I was just like, all right, DC crazy, PG County, the property taxes are crazy. I'm like, let me look over here in the wire right quick, but not too far on the wire, not too far. Like I'm in Baltimore. I'm not in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
I'm not there. No.
Yeah, out the avenue.
You go about. Yep, you go about 1 block away, you'll start hearing dummy. But which I can I had no idea that was the slang up here when I moved up here. Like, I performed up here and stuff like that, but I never stuck around. But somebody was like, "What up, dummy?" I'm like, "Who the hell are you talking to?" Like, I was on some other stuff that day, but I just didn't know that's how they talk to each other. So yeah. I'm like, oh man, so here I am about to get in a whole fist fight with somebody calling me dummy, stupid, everything on the other. But they're being endearing. Like, I'm like, oh, this is Mo to y'all. Okay, my bad.
Yo, this is Mo to y'all. That's why I love it.
That's the deal, bro. Stupid.
I love it.
I'm
David,
like, yo, I
dummy.
was like, I'm sorry. I'm the asshole. I'm aggro. My bad, dog. My bad.
You know, it's funny, and I got to do it. Since you said, fight and aggro, I got to swing in this direction. Here we go. Question,
What's up?
number one.
Mm.
I am aware, especially of your build and all of that, that you dabble, and I'm saying dabble, and I know it's
Yeah,
not
no, we
dabble.
good. No, run it, run it.
I know you are into mixed martial arts, for sure. So my question for you is, it's a two-parter. One is how long, and when did you decide that this is a path that you wanted to go down?
Let me see. Well, I've been a martial artist my entire life, right? Like I started, well, I say entire life. I started doing Taekwondo at 12, got away from that for a little bit, but then I was always in and out of dojos, especially with friends of mine. A lot of my closest friends practice a form of martial arts, whether it's wrestling, boxing, qigong, wushu, everything on the in between, right?
Right.
And of course, I have close friends that are professional MMA fighters. But I ended up getting back into martial arts more consistently in about 2016, and I chose Muay Thai as my base, and I just started moving on from there. I had my first sanctioned bout last year in November, because I always told myself I was going to compete where a record was on the line, this, that, and the other. I wasn't going to make it a career, but I just I just wanted to test myself, see, where I was. I wanted to, it was a benchmark for me. And I told myself, hey, you're gonna do one or two fights at most. You're gonna go 2-0 and you're gonna say, screw it. And then I went 2-0 and I'm like, dang, I really did that. Hey T, you got one more fight. You in the finals. Finals of what? This tournament we in. Dang. I ain't got no butterflies. Oh, it's because I don't care. Dang it. Oh, Lord, that guy wants to take my head off. Let's do this. I learned one thing from that tournament. Haitians and Moroccans hit really hard.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's crazy. I think did you maybe I'm tripping. Did you post that like not too long ago, like
Yeah,
footage of
yeah.
a
I ended
fight?
up well, I posted footage of my first fight back in November, and then the tournament, I do gotta show some highlights of that because listen, both of the guys that I ended up fighting there, Luca is my first opponent. I forget his last name, but hey, big shout out to you. I told his coach straight up, hey, he about to murder somebody next time you get in this ring. And I saw some photos recently. I'm like, ooh, that going to stretch, ain't he? Ooh. I told y'all he hit like a truck. Like, no
But
one
that
believed me. I'm like, I don't think y'all understand. I was scared the whole time. It was like, haha, I'm doing good. Bink. Ooh, ooh, you ain't never hitting me like that again. But
yeah,
shout out to Luca. Shout out to Carl. Definitely gonna show some highlights from that soon too. Carl Angren, I believe that's his last name. He won the gold. I won the silver. Luca got third. So it was a fun tournament.
wonderful.
But yeah. Oh my gosh, that was an experience. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I thought I hit hard.
I'll tell you what, man. I've been watching. I don't know if y'all follow Scrapyard on Instagram.
Yeah.
I be following Scrapyard, and I'd be like, man, I want to go out there and fight. But then I'm like, I don't like getting hit. I don't like getting hit at all. Like,
Yeah,
Bruh. I'm like, hey, listen, Mike Tyson famous line. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
hundred
Like all
100%.
your stuff goes out the window. Like even the first fight I had at the tournament, I was like, it was all calm before the bell rang. Like even I'm talking to my coach. He's like, "Listen, it's your first tournament. Go out there, have fun. We're gonna feel out this first round and just breathe, okay? Yeah, man. I'm all right. I'm all right. Ding ding. Ah! Rock'em sock'em
I
robot.
say, then that nigga hit
Especially,
you, and it was like, oh shit.
especially after that first hit, I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ, what am
Yeah.
I? What did I get myself into?
It's something about that first pop because I'm also a fellow martial artist, kung
Mm,
fu, competed. There was a Wong People tournament in DC. I competed and actually have a medal somewhere around here from some
mm,
years ago. Um,
mm.
it was a good time. It's something about getting tagged for real
Man.
one time when it's really on the line, and it's a different feeling. It one or two things happen in that moment. It really is a flight or fight response
Mm-hmm.
when it happens, because if you're used to training and sparring, that's very different from full contact actual competition.
I, I'll
It's a
tell you
different
what.
speed.
In the prior training that I have in law enforcement, and training in the academy, when you're going up against pads and you're going up against, your classmates, is one thing. When I got into my first actual altercation on the job,
Mhm.
hold it, bro. Rely on your training. Rely on your training. That first, especially because my first actual fight, having to subdue somebody, came like within 3 weeks of me being released and graduating. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Wow.
Your training goes out of the fucking window. Like all of my
Whoa,
training
buddy.
went boop. It was like, oh, I'm gonna have to kill this motherfucker. It was a dude on PCP.
yo.
It was a very hard fight, but
Ooh.
I bet it was. I
Ooh.
mean, at
and
that
he was
point,
tiny
woo.
too, dog. He had to be like, at that time, I was like, I don't know, I was like 280, 290, something like that. And this dude had to be like 5'10", maybe 170 pounds at best, but he was just an animal, dog.
When they own
Mhm.
it, they
It took
own it.
like 5 of us to get this dude in handcuffs, bro. It was ridiculous. I was tired as shit.
Cause
I was sitting over there
when
like,
you
they're like, hey, Green, you need to go to the hospital. I'm like, I don't know. Do we get him?
he
Did
said,
we
"Do
get
we
him
get
is
him? Is
crazy.
crazy. Do we get him?"
And then I started tasing people, so it got easier after that. But
There you go. There you go. There we go.
Exactly.
Eh,
Oh man, no. He said that goes out the window. Hey, listen,
he rocked my shit.
This
He
is-
hit me straight in my jaw, and I was like, I actually saw the cartoon stars. I was like, oh shit.
yeah. Well, it's two things you don't want to see. When you see the stars, it's like, all right, you got about 1 or 2 more before you go out. If you hear what I call the song, which is boom,
Oh,
your legs about to go.
the
Your legs are
tinnitus
about to go.
almost.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was wobbly as a motherfucker, brother. My partner hit him with a 2 piece, and they going at it. And once I regained myself, I got back into the fight, and it was just back up. Dude, like, kicked me. I was like, oh, drop my handcuffs, drop my radio. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
drop the
Damn.
handcuffs.
I think the only thing that didn't fall was my pistol. That was the only thing that didn't come off of my gear. And I was just like,
Oh,
oh,
man.
shit, what do I do?
He
Remember your
beat the
training.
accessories off your ass,
He did, dog.
That's
He beat the
crazy.
accessories off
The
my ass,
accessories is crazy.
Bro,
Sound like Sonic. Yo,
Right,
when the
right.
cuss fell, that Sonic rings like
100%. But no, bro, it's that the stars thing or the sound for me. This one of the scariest moments I had. This was actually in training, but it was a very unfortunate event. It was a BJJ. Me and a partner of mine, we was training at LA Fitness. I'll never forget this as long as I live. And we were in geese, so we took a bunch of mats and we just put them down and we just decided to start rolling. And we was rolling, we was going, and we got, when you train, especially a submission art, you respect the person who, if they got you, they got you. You know what I mean? It's like endure for a second. All right, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I remember I don't know, maybe exhaustion, but he had got my back and he had got an RNC, a rear naked choke. And we're wearing gis. And I went to go try to, wrench him away. And he tightened up real tight. Now, my knuckles, like this, grabbing, are here, pressed up inside, and he's got me in the choke, right? He got me. There's no ifs, ands, or maybes. But because he has my hands like this, I can't pull my hand out to tap, and I can't verbally say I give up. So, because of the respect thing, he understands that I understand. So he feels disrespected. So he's like, So he tightens up. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm actively like, I'm about to be out of here. Like when I tell you, it's like a curtain was closing.
Yep.
Like it literally felt like the curtain was closing. And I'm like, oh, and everything got black and white. And I'm like, I'm about to be choked out. And he said to me, you, because he knew, he was like, bro, you got to tap. I don't know how I was able to get it out, but out of my mouth, I was like, I can't. And he heard me. He was like, oh my God, he let me go. And I was like, and bro, let me give you the position. Sprawled out, I'm belly down. He's on my back with it. Like that's how I ended up in that position. So I'm in a very terrible, And homie was like, "Why ain't
Yeah,
you
you
tapping
can't
your
do
feet?"
nothing.
I couldn't. I was like, "Bro, I didn't even think to use my legs. Like
Cheeks
for
ripe
real.
for the
I'm,
taking.
bro, relax, bro. Hey, yo, but what you got? But you not wrong though. But you're not wrong. If that was a Diddy moment, that would have been take that,
It's a
take
wrap
that.
right there.
Nothing to do. But no, it's a yeah. It was a thing to see that happen. Nothing like that has ever happened to me since then. But that was a hell of an experience.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've been there, especially on the mats. I was rolling around. It's funny you said you were at LA Fitness. I was at Golds with my best friend Jay Diggs, and we just decided to roll around a bit because he was getting more into jujitsu, and I was mainly trained in Muay Thai. But he knew that I was taught wrestling by my older father. He was an amateur wrestler. We're moving around, doing what we're doing, and I'm kind of being dumb because what's two things you don't do when you're starting off doing jujitsu. Don't put your hands on the mat, especially when you're on top of somebody and you're just like, that's your ass. Because
Yeah.
they're gonna catch one of them arms. That's it. They're gonna catch one of them. But we were scrambling around for a second. I just left my freaking neck out and he guillotines me, catch that, and falls back. And I'm just like, I should be able to get out of this. You know, he got a fat arm, but I can wiggle and wiggle, wiggle and I can't hear no more. What the? Oh, did the tap 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 tap? Oh, yeah, I just forgot. I totally forgot at that point because I was like, I know you go out that fast. I didn't know.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Guillotine to just unconsciousness. Oh, I got it.
Like,
I got it.
No, I don't. And I was like, wait, get. And he's just like, son. He was like, man, I had you in that for a minute. I was like, what's a minute? I was done, bro.
Getting ready to take the greatest nap.
Boy,
gonna wake up. It's gonna be dark outside.
Bro, that would not have been fun, bro.
or extremely bright.
So I have another question for you. What are you looking forward to the most about the Black Rock show?
Oh, I mean, I just like being brought into other people's worlds. That's it. Like every time you're on stage, yes, every time because Hybrid's doing it too, yeah.
Yeah, Hybrid,
anytime...
Saint Diablo, and Breezy, man.
Oh Jesus Lord! And my girlfriend loves her some Breezy. Because here's the thing. So we were at
this got to make the highlights,
man. Yeah, go ahead, throw it up in there now. Because we was at BlurCon doing that show where they had us play in the morning. They called it Sunday service, right? And I'm like, okay, so they call it Sunday service. Y'all know I like doing theme stuff, so I'm like, we gonna come up.
I remember seeing the clips from that.
I was like, man, I'm gonna act like I'm a reverend. I'm gonna come up there and be like, church, we are gathered here today. I'm gonna do all that, right? But they said, okay, so Breezy gonna go on before you. I'm like, okay, I don't care, man. Let Breezy do his thing. Breezy that was not no church service. This dude came up immediately. What up, motherfuckers? I was like, oh shit. I'm like, first of all, it is 10 a.m. They way too. They was partying all night. They ain't awake for that. Like Breezy was at a 15 when he should have been at like a 5. Because at one point, like they was jamming out, the song ends, and he's like, "Yeah!" Look over at the guitars. The guitarist laughing. He was like, "Clap, nigga!" And I was like, "Clap, nigga" is crazy. Like, like how you gonna yell at him and tell him to clap? Like.
Yo.
I was like, dude's a whirlwind. He's a whirlwind. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. It's just gonna be a party.
Yeah.
The whole vibe. I needs that. So yeah.
Fairfax is not ready, bro. Fairfax is not ready.
Good old because that's crescendo, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's in the big room.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real nice.
Yeah, bro.
Nice. I performed there a couple times before. I think you have too, haven't you?
I've only rehearsed there.
Okay, cool.
The lies you tell.
Well, okay, so I did an open mic there. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
So he's performed there.
That wasn't a show.
Come on now, see, that's what I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, show.
All right, it wasn't the lights, camera, action, but you still performed.
Yes,
right.
Sir. Yeah, I'm really excited, man. This lineup is going to be ridiculous, and this is the first time that I've ever done anything like this. As a, I don't want to use the terminology promoter, but I am promoting it, and it's going to be intense, bro. It's also, believe it or not, my first Nova show. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know. I live here and I'm from here, and I have never. Awesome Ray has never performed in his home. It's never happened.
Like me. You sound like me for a while now. Granted, Aeoxis's debut technically was in DC, A lot of people don't know that, but I mean, I got footage and all that stuff. But then, like for a while, people were just asking, like, "Why don't you ever perform in DC?" I'm like, I don't know, book me.
That'd be my thing. When people, when's your next show? Get me booked, nigga. Like, I've played more out of town, out of state shows than I've ever done. Now I've done DC a couple times with different groups, but like Awesome Ray Ray has never had a show in Northern Virginia.
And that's finna change.
So, like,
There
this
you
is
go.
gonna be big time, bro. This is gonna be huge.
It's time.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge, dude.
Baby hands.
Huge.
It's gonna be the biggest thing ever. Breezy's gonna be wild. Aeoxis is gonna be great. St. Diablo's gonna scream a lot. Awesome Ray Ray's gonna scream a lot.
Man.
It's gonna be a good time. Okay.
Yeah, big facts. So right there with the scream a lot, I got a question for you, Aeoxis. I've had the privilege of sharing the stage with you a couple years back in DC, and your performance was phenomenal. I'm a big Origin guy, as you're about to find out. Your performance was great, and it seemed like unique, and it seemed very, in a sense, anime heavy and themed. And as an anime nerd, I rocks with that. What was the what's the word? I was going to be real smart and say etymology, but what was the beginning of Aeoxis as far as music and pulling inspiration from anime to do it?
My man said I was going to use a SAT word today. So it's man. So the idea of what I do musically and everything, it's just a combination of like what I've wanted to do ever since I started playing guitar. It's just that I had been put in so many other scenarios, which I'm grateful for because it gave me so much perspective. But when I initially was learning guitar, it was because like a lot of my favorite guitar players were Japanese guitar players, outside of like, you know, your Greg Howes, Alan Holdsworth, stuff like that, guys from here. But like a lot of my favorite songs at the time were anime theme songs. So I was just like, I'm going to learn this stuff. And then I was like, I want to make stuff like this. Huh. How am I going to get to that point? Okay, I guess practice, whoop-de-doo. And just, I'm a big fantasy guy. I love writing fantasy, love reading it, I'm a big MMO RPG guy. So it's like,
do you need a towel?
If you,
do you need a towel?
Hey, let the man speak. Relax.
He said nut.
Damn. I have it right here.
He said, first of all,
nigga, I'm prepared.
I got this. But yeah, no, of course, you know, growing up hearing the theme songs from Outlaw Star, Yu Yu Hakusho, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, everything on the in between, it was just like a wave of this eclectic, just, I don't know how to say it. It just took me, it took me on a ride and I never got off. That's how I look at it. So
that's fair.
I'm just like, hey, I want to do stuff like this, and that's what makes Aeoxis.
Now,
hey, super cool. That's I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I know you got a question.
Oh, I want to tag on to that. So, and I've been wondering this since the day I met you. How did you come up with the name Aeoxis, and what does that mean?
So, funny thing, I had been telling people for years that Aeoxis, even though it like came together this specific way, so I'm over here pressing a t-shirt, but it came together in this way. I was trying to keep the actual meaning of Aeoxis hidden for years, up until I say maybe 3 years ago was when I actually told people what Aeoxis was, but it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago where I at least let people know it was an acronym. Okay. Like technically Aeoxis was never supposed to be my name. It was my, I don't know if you want to call it mantra, motto, something like that, you know, I would say to myself day to day, in order to keep, you know, pushing forward. It was like a disciplinary thing.
Right.
But what I originally told people was, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I get my influence from Greek mythology, which I am very, very, very into Greek mythology. If you don't stop eating, I am very into Greek. I'm very big into Greek mythology. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, think about the god Aeolus. Think about that, and then I just kind of derived from that. That's what I was telling people. But then I was like, you know, what's the harm? What's the harm in, you know, telling people what's up, especially as I started writing more and wanted to reveal more of myself in the music that I make. Um, I was like, yeah, I want to tell that story too. So Aeoxis is, like I said, it's an acronym, Aeoxis. It stands for I am the apex, the evolution, the outsider, the Zen factor. Zen means other, different. I am introspection, and I am the soul.
Okay.
Nigga, that is so tough.
That is tough as shit.
That is incredible. Like that's so much cooler than how I came up with Javen Shepherd here. Like it's ridiculous.
I know my shit's all like simple and shit.
That's wonderful.
I'm about to just start being like, oh yeah, this is my nigga Ray.
I mean, I feel like though that's something that a lot of musicians and a lot of entertainers I don't think share much. You know what I'm saying? Like reciting those mantras to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Reciting, speaking life back into yourself. You know what I mean? Is important, and I think that that's very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that a whole lot. I don't see a lot of artists that do that too much. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important, and I think that's dope as shit.
Yeah, I think it's something that some people need, you know, and whether you share it or not, you know, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I say I'm a very selfish artist. Like it's a lot of stuff that I make and do that no one will ever see, not because I would not because it needs to be hidden, but more of like, I did this. It's mine.
I get that.
All right, I'll go about my own way. Or like if I feel like this has to be held to myself in order for me to move in a specific fashion, okay, cool. And the meaning behind Aeoxis, that's what it was for me for years, where it's just like, okay, this is for me, this is for myself. But then as I started to make more music, and then of the people that would read between the lines of like my lyrics and stuff, whether they would discover like, oh, this is a reference to Metal Gear Solid, or this is a reference to ReZero, Trapped in Another World, stuff like that, they would hear these other parts and it was like, but what is this about right here? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, time to tell you a story. And you know, it really does have something to do with me. And if they're inspired by it, cool. If it makes them think, even cooler. Like I like to bring smiles to people. I like to make people think, have other perspectives and everything on in between. And you know what? It just helps me push.
Absolutely. And I'll say this too, man. You are so much more than just a musician and an artist, you know what I mean, and a guitarist too. You know, like your skits be having me rolling, bro. Like your skits be having me absolutely rolling.
100%.
Bro, I just be in here doing anything, like to the point, like even my girl, she'll just be at this point. At first, she was just like, "This guy is nuts." Now it's just like, "Oh, there you go again."
You know, it's funny. I share with somebody that I shared a stage with you a couple of years ago, and it was like, oh yeah, this guy Aeoxis, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I show him video. It was like, wait a minute, him? It was like, yeah, you know him? Yeah, the guy that does sketches on like on social media, like, yeah, nigga that's gone viral. Yes, and like I don't know how many times,
like, bro. All these people are regular people. Yes,
it's like yes, I have. It's like wow, you know, it's like yeah, he's like he's actually really cool. You know what I'm saying? Down to earth. I was like, oh, it was like starstruck, and I think it's being in the entertainment realm. You got to be, and I don't even think I'm even at this place anymore. But for starstruck, the reason I'm looking like this because I heard something pop off outside, and I wonder if I need a duck or not.
He was about to hit the
let me move this table over a little bit. You got to be somebody insane in the business for me to be like, oh shit, that's such and such. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but and it's not to, you know, not to discredit you at all, but it's like I seen you. I've showed with you. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's just like the same thing. It's like, yeah, show with Afro Man. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's like it's cool. Like Fro,
Listen, at the end of
yes,
the day, people are people, bro,
that
and it's
part.
just like, to me, look, I'm just like you. If it's like, actually, in my case, I have to have not expected to see you at all or be within the same space at all. Like the only
That
time
part.
I've
Yeah.
ever really been starstruck was my favorite power metal band, Camelot. They came to Baltimore during the riots.
Mm.
And me and my friends had no idea why no cars were in the street. We were just driving. We were like, what the fuck going on here? We didn't know Baltimore was on curfew. So we're driving up to soundstage and we see the bassist just sitting outside with a beer looking sad. And I'm like, I'm like, what? I was like, that's Sean too. What's wrong with him? So we walk into the venue and no one's in the venue. It's like us and a couple other guys that also didn't know that the show got canceled due to the riots. And like all of Dragon Force is just standing there chilling, like wondering what the hell they're gonna do. And Tommy Karavik, the singer of Camelot, he just walks towards me and my best friend, and I'm looking like, fuck, like, because I did not expect to just see him like for real.
Right.
And I was just like, and I was talking to him, and then it dawned on me, like, oh god dang, you're talking to this dude right now. Oh, but then it left after a while. But I was just like, oh wow. But other than that, no, Star Trek, not really. It's just like, okay, we're all people. You're just, how can I say this? So DreamCon's coming up. Like the guys that are y'all familiar with the YouTube channel RDC World?
I am.
Okay,
I think
so
you are too, Ray, a little bit.
Probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
so y'all know those guys basically run a convention.
Right.
When they walk around that convention, they're surrounded by freaking camera guys, like it makes no sense. And I was talking to somebody last year when I was there, and they were like, dog, they can't even move like an inch. And I was like, well, you got to think about this. It all comes down to how many people you serve, right? These guys are in your living room every day doing their
Hmm.
skits and doing their stuff. So
Right.
it's they have millions of people that are constantly seeing them. So of course, when they're here, it's like, okay, you're actually here. I can reach out. I can touch you. I can shake your hand. I can talk to you. Cool. And like when I was walking around down there, the amount of people that were looking at me just like, yo, that's T. Oh yeah, that is that funny nigga. Oh my God. Like, like, like that funny nigga. And it was
Love it.
cast the thought that I had like a whole posse. I'm like, I'm here alone. These people I'm walking with literally just adopted me. And we about
There
to
it
go
is.
get some steak. That's what we doing. Like I don't really do the whole this, that, and the other. And when I bump into people who I admire, I say the same thing every single time. Love your work. Thank you for inspiring somebody like me to keep doing what I do. Enjoy
Yep.
your day. That's all I say. So
Yeah.
unless there's an avenue for more conversation. That's
Right.
it.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the more you get exposed to it, the more people you're around in the industry, the more
Mhm.
comfortable you get. Like there have been times first starting out where I got starstruck. I bumped into Will I Am and I was stuck. I was just like, what's touring like? And he's like camping and walked away. And I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I was like, all right, be cool, be cool. Met Gwen Stefani twice. That was really cool. I was really chill, but I think going out on tours and being at shows at conventions and stuff, you start to become more comfortable. And I think
Yeah.
where I got more, I guess, humble and more chilled out was like the first time I got mobbed at a show. You know what I'm saying? Where I get off stage and everybody and their moms just I
Mhm.
played an arena in Kentucky and got mobbed. Like had to get security to help me get away from the merch
Oh
table.
shit. Hey,
And
hey,
I
no
was
pictures,
like,
no pictures.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, dog, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, that's what it's like. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So after that, like, I'd be more comfortable around people, bigger people in the industry because I'm like, I know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But there'll be times on the inside where I'd be freaking out. There'll be times where I'd be like, nigga,
I
that's
think
so
you're
and so.
afforded that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we got like 2 minutes left, man. So anything you want to say to the people? Where can they find you? Anything else that you want to say in our last 2 minutes?
Y'all can find me anywhere on the internet at Aeoxis. I'm the only guy. That's it. Um, Looking forward to the show. Cannot wait to perform with you guys, and it's just going to be amazing. I got to give a big shout out to my buddy Yaya. Wada of Travel Train Teach, my dojo. He just fought over in Thailand for the amazing World Muay Thai Festival. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Trey Thorne, and shout out to Demon Time Tate, who won gold in that tournament in their respective divisions. So
Thank you, go.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
I was like, I gotta say something about these motherfuckers.
Absolutely, bro. That's what it's all
go
about,
ahead, black
man.
men.
Yeah,
Go over there and fight some people. You can't pronounce their name. Yeah, all right.
Right?
They're
I
like,
don't know what
you
you're
want to do
saying,
that?
bro.
Heck no.
I don't know what you're saying.
ending
Whoop your ass.
Exactly.
That part.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. And definitely don't be a stranger. We absolutely got to do it again sometime, man. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out for episode 22 straight weeks of On the Run podcast. And it has been amazing having Aeoxis. I'm Awesome Ray.
I am the Javen Shepherd.
And we will catch y'all on the next one. Stay tuned to socials. We got lots of shows. We got crazy shit coming up, y'all.
Absolutely.
So, Gathering of the Juggalos, baby. It's going to be intense. ICP.
Yep.
Shout out. We out of here, y'all.
Be blessed.
Now.